What is going on, comic book fans? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Wednesday pull list, which I believe is the best hype video for new comic books there is on the YouTubes. Guys, we're going to go over every single book that's available to you guys to pick up tomorrow, not today, tomorrow on New Comic Day. And that would be August 20th of 2025. There's some good DC books, some good Marvel books, a lot of good independents. There's a lot of books to pick up this week. Just on my personal pull list, there are 29 readers. Just readers. Now, I did not read the previous issue to every single book. I read 17 of the 26. 17 of the 26. That means I did not read the previous issues to 9 of the books coming out this week. But I got a pretty good idea of the good books, the great books, and the not so great books. So let's not waste any more time. Let's dive right into today's video with going over the offerings from Marvel Comics. Now guys, of the big two publishers, Marvel is bringing more to us this week than DC Comics. Marvel has 15 new comic books for us to peruse and possibly pick up this week. And of those 15 books, there are 10 ongoing series because one of the books is being canceled as of the issue coming out tomorrow. And there are 4 miniseries, but there's also 3 webcomics as well that you guys can pick up. Now, the big books coming from Marvel Comics are obviously going to be The Amazing Spider-Man. I just read issue number 9 literally before pushing record for today's video, and it was okay. It was definitely a weird issue, but overall, Joe Kelly is telling a pretty interesting tale through the first 9 issues. Now, the other big books would be Ultimate Spider-Man, Imperial issue number 3, we got Wolverine issue number 12, and then we get the lesser good titles after that. There's Exceptional X-Men issue number 12, who's reading that? Psylocke issue number 10 is the canceled book, which is pretty sad. I personally have not been reading it, but I have been enjoying some of the covers coming out for that series. There is the New Avengers issue number 3, which is one of the books that I'm pulling. I actually really enjoyed issue number 2. The artwork is good. The story with this crazy Illuminati. Oh man, what is that character? And there's that guy who is a Spider-Man villain who is good at cloning things. And he cloned versions of the Illuminati, and they're all crazy and awesome. And then, you know, we got our team of new Avengers, which is basically the Thunderbolts, led by Bucky Barnes, and Black Widow. And it's just a really cool story so far. I'm really enjoying it. There is a new number 1, a couple new number 1s, 3 actually, from Marvel Comics. Black Cat issue number 1. Now, I'm really excited for this because it's being written by G. Willow Wilson. Now, if you guys did not know, she is the current writer of Poison Ivy over at DC Comics. And if you guys have been watching the channel long enough, you guys will know that I'm absolutely in love with that series. It's incredible. So, Black Cat being written by G. Willow Wilson, I'm really excited for it. I did a little Googling and some ChatGPTing, and this is an ongoing series. It's not just a miniseries. This is going to be an ongoing series written by G. Willow Wilson, which is freaking awesome. We got Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe, if you're into that kind of stuff. We got Star Wars, we got Vision and Scarlet Witch, another new number 1, which is the all-new Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider issue number 1, written by Stephanie Phillips, and I forgot who the artist is on this book. I'm picking up that as well. I did not finish the last series, which was also written by Stephanie Phillips, but I have enough faith in her that I'm diving back into this new series, and my fingers are crossed it's going to be a lot better than the previous one. The other books are Marvel All-in-One, which is a one-shot, I believe. And then we got Venom, Black, White, and Blood, issue number 1, Spider-Girl, issue number 3, and then some web comics after that. And that is everything from Marvel Comics. I think the books that you guys should really consider picking up is The Amazing Spider-Man, because overall it has been pretty good. And then after that, I would try the New Avengers. It's actually been a pretty good series. Definitely pick up Black Cat, issue number 1, especially if you want to pick up a new series with some amazing Adam Hughes covers. I mean, just look at the cover A, and we'll talk about other covers later in the video when we go over our cover lover picks. Moving on to DC Comics. DC Comics has 13 comics for us this week, 11 ongoing series and 2 mini or max series. There are some big books from DC Comics this week. Kicking it off is Absolute Batman issue number 11. I read issue number 10 yesterday. Holy moly! That issue was incredible. Now, this is coming from the creative team of Scott Snyder and Nick Dragotta. Amazing. We got the first introduction in issue number 10 to Killer Croc, the new absolute Killer Croc, which is like a best friend of Bruce Wayne. Oh, they did such a great job of reminding you that a lot of the villains from the current timeline are his really good friends. In issue number 10, there's a lot of flashbacks to Bruce and Killer Croc training for a boxing match that Killer Croc was going to do. Great job of just like reintroducing us to the fact that they're really good friends. And then at the end, you see what he was turned into by Bane. Incredible. Oh, I should say by Bane, by the Doctor of Arkham, which was so good. After that, Absolute Flash issue number 6 is coming out this week. I read issue number 5 yesterday. Awesome. But the artwork in issue number 5 was so bad. Now, every single Absolute series has had a fill-in artist at some point. I shouldn't say fill-in, a guest artist on the book. And they've usually been good, maybe even better than the original artist on the book. I'm looking at you, Absolute Wonder Woman. But the guest artist on Absolute Flash issue number 5 was really bad. Brought down the tone of the book. It just wasn't great, but the overall story is excellent. And I love the villain in this, because we're not exactly sure who the villain truly is. They introduced the rogues, but the rogues are working for this villain. So they're not the true bad guys here, so they could have a redemption arc, which could be pretty cool in my opinion. But guys, moving on, we get Nightwing issue number 129. Really bad. 128, I should say, was really bad. I did not like that issue at all. And ever since Tom Taylor left this book has been crashing pretty hard for me. I'm going to give it a few more issues. If it doesn't get better, it's definitely going to be chopped from my pull list. Detective Comics issue number 1100 comes out this week. Huge milestone issue. 1100. I read issue number 1099 yesterday. Holy moly. Incredible. Tom Taylor is telling an awesome story. He's continuing on in this book, even though I think in 1100 there are multiple writers on it, but I believe he's staying on this book after that. Just a great, great story. After that, Batman Superman World's Finest, issue number 42. I did not read issue number 41 yet. That's on the to-read list, but this overall has just been a super fun series written by Mark Waid. After that, Wonder Woman issue number 24 comes out this week. 23 was freaking awesome. Written by Tom King, art by Daniel Stamprier, and there is this island where people have escaped and kind of started their own little private island, and the UN has sanctioned it, and you're not allowed to go to that island without approval from the UN. And Wonder Woman has received a distress signal from that island, and she wants to go in and help that person. And she is told by the Justice League, specifically Batman, that she cannot go. And she basically grabs his face and is like, "You're so cute, Batman. Thank you." And it was just such an incredible moment that Wonder Woman was like, "Yeah, you can tell me that I'm not going to go, but you're not going to stop me." It was so great. Tom King has absolutely been such a fabulous addition to the Wonder Woman mythos. He's done such a great job of sucking me into this character of Wonder Woman when I did not care about this character at all until reading this run. Read Wonder Woman. Next up, Batman and Robin, Year 1, issue number 10. This is a fantastic series. Issue number 9 had this great moment where Bruce is just having a hard time connecting with Dick Grayson and as a kid, and Alfred does this great job of communicating with him and letting him know that he can cry. He can be a human being. He does not have to be this foot soldier. And it was so fantastic seeing that. And there was also a great moment with the villains, which are truly Two-Face and Clayface, which was great. After that, Titans issue number 26. I'm not reading that. The New Gods issue number 9. It's a little confusing of a series, but overall it's decent. It's written by Rom V. It's got multiple artists on it, but issue number 8 was pretty good, and at the very end there was a great moment with Mr. Miracle, Big Barda, and the High Father, which is no longer the High Father, and their baby. It was so fantastic. It was a great ending, and overall issue number 8 was a really good issue. After that, Superman Unlimited issue number 4. Man, first 2 issues fooled me. They were pretty darn good. Issue number 3 was not good. Just not good. It was super cheesy, dealt with Crypto. Crypto looked exactly like the movie Crypto. It almost seemed like a forced issue, super cheesy, super Dan Slott. I'll give this a few more issues and then I'm going to chop it. After that, Catwoman issue number 78. I'm not reading this, but there's some great covers for it. After that, Crypto, the Last Dog of Krypton issue number 3. Not reading that. And I am going to try Justice League Red issue number 1. I'm going to give it 3 issues. If it's not good, chop from my pull list. Oh, actually, there is a new number 1 from DC Comics. Look at that, adding another book to the pull list. I just gotta, I guess, do a little bit better of a job looking at what I'm pulling. But guys, let's move over to Image Comics. There are 18 books coming from Image Comics. More issues than the big 2, which is crazy. And I am pulling how many? 10. Oh my god, so many. 10 of the 18. We got Invincible Universe Battle Beast issue number 4. I did not read issue number 3, but so far the series has been super enjoyable. Robert Kirkman doing a great job on it. After that, G.I. Joe issue number 10. I haven't loved 8 and 9, but overall this series is a must read, especially if you're a G.I. Joe fan. Written by Joshua Williamson. After that, Exquisite Corpses issue number 4. The first 3 issues have been absolute bangers coming from James Tynion IV, and I am blanking on an artist on this book, but this is a fantastic must read, and it's a maxi series. It's only 13 issues. That's going to be it. You can get the there are some polybag versions which you can pick up cards, which are going to be, which they are going to release a card game, and the only way to get these cards, these specific cards, are buying the polybagged comics. I only got issues number 2 and 3. I am looking for an issue number 1 card. I want the full set. After that, the next book I'm picking up is Gunslinger Spawn issue number 46. I haven't read issue number 45, but this series has been a solid Spawn book. After that, High Treat issue number 8. Issue number 7 was a banger. So good. Every single one of these issues almost always is so good. This is a horror-based series coming from Jeff Johns and blanking on, I think, Ivan Reis, and it's a must-read. They're so good. The next book I'm picking up is Escape issue number 1. Big new series from Rick Remender. We're going to talk about this in a little bit because I'm really excited about this. After that, The Seasons issue number 7, another Rick Remender book. I'm not loving this series. I just read issue number 6. It was decent, but it's not like sucking me into the world. I think it might be the art because I'm not loving the art, but the story is decent enough. I'm going to finish out the full series because I like Rick Remender. I want to support him. After that, the next book I'm picking up is Ghost Pepper issue number 2. Issue number 1 was decent. It's written and drawn by Ludlow Lullaby, and it's just, they didn't do a great job of sucking me into the world. They introduced us to 2 characters that are interesting, but the world, they still haven't done a great job of building up that just yet. Hopefully more to come from that in the future. After that, This Ends Tonight issue number 2. Now this is a pretty cool book. It's written by 3 different people and art by Jay Lee about 2 sisters who are assassins, and you learn a lot about their world in issue number 1. But then the first 2 parts written by the first 2 writers were great, and then the last part got super confusing and like really out there and trippy, and I was really confused by the end of the book. But the art by Jay Lee was fantastic. I'm definitely picking up this full series. I think it's only 3 issues, so I only got 2 more issues, and the covers are amazing. After that, Bloodletter issue number 3 comes out this week. A fantastic Spawn book. Like really, really good. Issue number 2 was awesome. And that is the final book I am picking up from Image Comics. But guys, the other books are on screen, and I don't know if any of them are any good because I'm not reading them. But guys, let's move on to the rest of the indie books. There are 29 other indie titles, and I'm only picking up 3. I'm picking up Grimm, issue number 24, coming from Boom Studios. I did not read issue number 23. I couldn't find it in the mess of books. It also might be delayed. I might have ordered it and just not arrived because I've been ordering books from Third Eye Comics and mycomicshop.com, and a lot of stuff from Third Eye just is being delayed for some reason, so I don't know. But this series as a whole is fantastic, written by Stephanie Phillips. Next up, The Umbrella Academy Plan B issue number 2. I couldn't find my number 1 again. I know I have it because I got the David Aja cover. I think I put it in a cover lever box without knowing that it was my only copy, because normally I like order cover A and then a variant cover, which I really, really like, and then I put it in my cover lever box. But I think I only got a cover lever copy and shoved it in a box, so I gotta go dig for that. I'm really excited for this because written by the Gerard Way, the original writer of The Umbrella Academy. I can't wait to dive back into this. Next up is Thundercats Lost issue number 5. This series is pretty decent. I didn't read issue number 4, which is the previous issue to obviously issue number 5, but as a whole, the first 3 issues were super solid. The final book is Los Monstros issue number 4. I'm missing issue number 2. I got issue number 3, and I don't know where number 2 is. So I didn't read issue number 2 or 3, but the first issue of this series was awesome.
Really, really, really good. There is a like city of monsters. Like monsters are real in the real world, but they've kind of been like sanctioned, or like, you know, they're walled off into this one city. You can go in as a human, but you're not really like supposed to go, and you're not as a monster supposed to leave the city, which is pretty sad. It's kind of like a internment camp of some kind, but there's a murder within the city, and this PI is hired to find out what happened. It's pretty stinking good. But guys, as you can see, there are a lot of other really cool books coming out this week for the independent titles. Make sure you guys are perusing all of them. Maybe there's one on here that you have not picked up, that's seen the cover, now you want to. But guys, those are all the new releases to the books coming out this week. There are 3 new #1s on my pull list that I want to dive into a little bit more before we get to the cover liver picks. So let's go ahead and dive in to these new #1s. Alright guys, we're going to go pretty quickly through these new #1s, but I did want to highlight these a little bit more. So first up, we get the all-new Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider issue #1. That is such a long, stupid title. Just call it Spider-Gwen. That's all we need. We don't need all new or Ghost Spider. Just call it Spider-Gwen. But guys, this is coming from the writer of Stephanie Phillips, and it has art by Paolo Villanelli. Guys, let's read the synopsis. Gwen Stacy isn't from this earth, but she's here to stay, so it's time to make herself at home. A new costume, a new home life, heck, she's even starting a new band. Unfortunately for Gwen, new threats are also heading her way, starting with one that just might be her own fault. Follow the Ghost Spider as she settles into Earth 616 to stay. So the last series was her like being stuck on Earth 616, and she wasn't supposed to tell anyone. She was still working with the TVA, but I guess at the end of that series she's allowed to stay on Earth 616. I don't know, like I said, I still got 2 issues to read from the previous series, which I do need to read before reading this one. But guys, I trust in Stephanie Phillips. I think this is going to be a good read. I love the spiders. I love all the spiders. I really want all the books to be good, just so few of them are. Why is Marvel Comics messing up all the spiders? I don't know, but hopefully Stephanie Phillips can fix Spider-Gwen. After that, Black Cat issue #1, coming from the writer of G. Willow Wilson, has art by Gleb McClinkoff. I'm really excited about this book. Gleb is a great writer. G. Willow Wilson is a fantastic writer. I cannot wait to read this series, but let's dive into the synopsis. Super Thief? Super Hero? Felicia Hardy is the Black Cat, the world's stylist and most skilled super thief. She loves a good score. The longer the odds, the better. But her entire world is turned upside down after the Amazing Spider-Man's battle with Hellgate. So Felicia is turning over a new leaf as New York City's newest superhero? The first supervillain on our list, the Lizard. But will Black Cat risk it all after her do-gooding moral high ground attracts dangerous attention from the lowest of the city's underworld? Easy. Kingpin of crime? She's still skimming off the top. Honest. Superstar G. Willow Wilson joins rising star Gleb McClinkoff to chart a winding road that twists and turns, laughs, and mind-bending action on Black Cat's next exciting chapter. I'm all in. And you know there's going to be banging covers for every single issue. And we're kicking off with a cover A, Adam Hughes, and there's so many other good ones for this issue. And the final new #1 that I'm pretty stoked for is Escape issue #1, coming from Rick Remender and Daniel Acuna. I'm so excited for this. Rick Remender, the writer, Daniel Acuna, the artist. But let's read the synopsis for this. Shot down, hunted, out of time. The new ongoing two-fisted war epic from Rick Remender and Daniel Acuna starts here. Milton Shaw is a battle-hardened bomber pilot, flying missions over a war-torn world ruled by a ruthless empire. But when his plane is shot down out of the sky, Milton wakes up behind enemy lines, in the smoldering ruins of a city he helped burn. In less than 24 hours, his own side is dropping the big one to finish the job. Now injured, unarmed, and being hunted through enemy streets, Milton's only shot of escape comes from the unlikeliest place, a grieving father and his son. Civilians shattered by the same fascist regime that rules the land with an iron claw. Enemies by blood, allies by circumstance, together they have to fight their way out before the bomb drops and erases everything and everyone. Set in a world of anthropomorphic animals, think Inglourious Basterds meets Black Sad. Escape is a gritty, bullet-riddled journey through world's scorched aftermath. It's about violence we inflict, the souls we try to save, and the courage it takes to crawl out of the fire.
That sounds freaking amazing. I fully trust Rick Remender is going to bring us a badass tale, and Daniel Acuna is such an amazing artist. Guys, those are the new number ones that I think you should consider picking up this week. I think they all sound pretty darn good, and it's time to move over to the final part of today's video, which is going over all the amazing variant covers that I absolutely love, that I think you cannot miss out on this week's Cover Liver Picks. Alright guys, I'll try to make this quick, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of good stuff. We're going to kick this off with my variant covers that I absolutely love, coming from DC Comics. And first up is Absolute Batman issue number 11 with the cover D variant. It's a 1-in-25 ratio variant coming from Clayman, and Bane looks absolutely freaking awesome. And after that is Absolute Flash issue number 6 with the cover B variant coming from David Talaski. I love Talaski, and this is freaking epic. After that, Nightwing issue number 129 with the cover B variant coming from Jorge Fornes. Fantastic. After that, Detective Comics issue number 1100 with the cover B wraparound variant coming from Jock. It's Jock on Batman. How can you not love it? And after that, I like the cover E Artist Spotlight variant for the very same book coming from Bruno Redondo. And if you just read the word bubbles, Damian is saying, "Oh, Father, this show is nuts." Enough. And you know he's watching like the classic 1960s Adam West Batman show. Amazing. After that, Batman, Superman, World's Finest, issue number 42 with the cover C variant done by Adrian Gutierrez. Amazing. Gutierrez is just so good. After that, Batman and Robin, year 1, issue number 10 with the cover B variant coming from Dan Mora. Dan Mora is so good. And look at that background, the bright blue and the yellow and the purples and the pinks. It's so good. After that, Catwoman issue number 78, the cover A done by Sebastian Fuimara. Amazing. The cover B is also really good by Dan Panozin. Look at that. Panozin goodness. Even though her neck is a little bit long, but that's okay. We're going to look past it. And the final DC cover that I really like is Krypto, the Last Dog of Krypton, issue number 3 with the cover B variant done by Nico. And I'm not even going to try to butcher the last name, but man, this is so cute. It's so adorable. Moving on to Marvel, The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 10, with the variant cover coming from DK Ruan. Is DK, man. I love his art so much. After that, Imperial issue number 3 with the Just Spectacular Collection variant and the 1-in-100 Virgin Ratio variant coming from J. Scott Campbell. There are a lot of other Just Spectacular Collection variants coming out this week, but I think this might be the only one or one of 2 that I like. But come on. Nova, he's looking dope. After that, Imperial issue number 3 with the variant cover coming from Scotty Young. So good. After that, Black Cat issue number 1 with the cover A done by Adam Hughes. Amazing. I also like the 1-in-25 ratio variant coming from Simon DeMeo. Va-va-voom. It's so good. I also like the exclusive Trade Dress in Virgin coming from 616 Comics in the Comic Traders done by Alexander Lozano. It's Lozano. He's so good. But I also like the Just Spectacular Collection in the 1-in-100 Virgin Ratio variant coming from J. Scott Campbell. Another one that looks really good. I don't like all of them. I definitely don't. But this one with Black Cat is really good, and the Nova, really good. After that, Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe issue number 2 with the 1-in-25 ratio variant coming from Andre Sorrentino. Amazing. But I also like the Marvelized Ghost Rider Zilla variant coming from Dave Watcher. Come on. It's Godzilla as Ghost Rider. That is so good. Next up, I like all new Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider issue number 1 with the 1-in-25 ratio variant coming from Simon DeMeo. So good. And the only thing I don't like about this is that there is no definition in her face. It's kind of like, just like almost like a black hole, but come on. Everything else looks so good. After that, Civil War issue number 1 with the facsimile 2025 foil variant coming from Michael Turner. It's awesome. It's really good. I have such a soft spot in my heart because Michael Turner really did get me into comics back in the early 2000s. It is just, he sucked me in. I believe I might have this. I might not. I know you can get it pretty inexpensively on eBay. It's about $40, which is not that bad for a Michael Turner with Wolverine, Captain America, Iron Man, and the rest of the amazing characters on this cover. Now, the 1-in-25 for issue 2 is even better. After that, Fantastic Four issue 1 with the second print 1-in-25 ratio variant done by Scotty Young. It's a virgin. It's so good. Moving on to the indies. First up, we got Invincible Battle Beast issue number 4 with the cover F, the 1-in-100 ratio variant done by Eric Conte. So badass. So good. After that, High Tree issue number 8 with the cover C done by Kyle Hotz. So great. After that, Grimm issue number 24 with the cover C in the cover E 1-in-20 virgin ratio variant done by Rebecca Publa. So amazing.
I also like the cover F for the same issue of Grimm, the 1 in 25 ratio variant done by Suspiria. It's amazing. That is really good. And after that, I haven't had a undiscovered country cover on this list in so long, but this one for issue number 32, the cover B variant done by Christian Ward, is incredible. That is so good. Next up, Ghost Pepper, issue number 2 with the cover E, 1 in 50 ratio variant done by Ito, is incredible. That is so good. Next up are a bunch of covers for This Ends Tonight, issue number 2. There is the cover A, done by Jay Lee. The cover B, 1 in 15 Ninja Connecting variant, also done by Jay Lee. And then there is the cover E in the cover D. Now, the cover E is your trade dress. The cover D is a 1 in 50 Virgin ratio variant done by Tula Lote. Now, this cover is a little confusing to me because why are they in this pose? I don't know. It looks painful, but looks sexy all at the same time. And that is it. Those are all my cover lover picks for this week for Marvel, DC, and all the independents, and that's going to do it for today's video. So let's go ahead and wrap this video up. Alright guys, we are at the end of today's video. Now, if you guys have been watching from the beginning of this video all the way to this point in the video, you know what you are. You guys are legends. Thank you guys so much for supporting this video in this series. Now, if you guys look down and the subscribe button is not clicked and you guys enjoy comic content, especially like new comic day content and final order cutoff day content, I'm just gonna say, what are you doing? Get yourself subscribed, hit that bell for notification, and smash that like button. With that said, I will be back on Thursday or Friday with my final order cutoff video, and I have another video in here that I want to do. I do want to also go back to the Probing Bruce video because I had a lot of fun making that, but I have another video up here that I think I want to try to produce over the next couple weeks and then drop it maybe in like 2 weeks time. But definitely this Thursday or Friday, my final order cutoff video will be landing, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys have a great week, a great new comic book day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.